Hey everybody, it's Dawn from the Quilt Lady, and just wanted to let you know we're filming at my house tonight, and so this is my sewing room. It's actually a work room because if you could see what's not on camera, it's very much a work room. I've got stuff everywhere, lots of projects. Like if you've gotten the shirts that we had, the MPD, multiple project disorder, that's me. Multiple project disorder. Have lots of those. So I think lots of us do. That's part of the quilter in us. So, hey, Marilyn, how are you? From Weatherford. Yes. I think Weatherford, Texas, right? Or is it Weatherford here? I can't remember. Weatherford, Oklahoma. Okay. Joan, hey, how are you? Joan she comes almost every time. Hey, Elizabeth. Oh, good. She shared 3 times already, you guys. You better catch up with her. Hey, Kathy from Katy, Texas. Yep, she's always here. I'm so glad you guys are with us. And it's so close to the holidays. So, oh, hey, Kim. Have you guys got your presents wrapped? Because I have not. I've got to do that after we get done tonight. I'm going to be wrapping. So, and probably tomorrow also. So, I'm going to go over a few things. We're going to do a demo tonight and just on something really fast and easy that I'm making. And so I just thought, well, it'd be a good time I could just show you something fast and easy that you guys can put together. Okay, let me go through a few things. Our holiday Christmas hours. So this week we are open Tuesday through Thursday. Okay, so 10 to 5 regular hours Tuesday through Thursday. Christmas Eve we're gonna close. So we're giving the girls the day off, and Christmas also. So we will be closed until the following Tuesday. Okay, so we are generally closed on Monday, which we are going to stay that way. So, all right. So Friday through Monday this week we're closed. Okay, New Year's Eve we're going to be open that Friday, but only till 2. Okay, so we're going to do 10 to 2 on Friday, 10 to 2. And then New Year's Day, we're going to be closed. Okay, so the girls get to spend time with their families. Several of them have family here from out of state or just here. So they're going to get to spend that time. Hey, Kathy Z, happy holidays to you too. So, anyways, oh, there's Mary. Finally made it. Oh, from Tuttle. Good, good. I'm glad. Who? Oh, Janice. Hey, Janice. So Janice works at the shop, you guys. She's awesome, and she helps Cheyenne take care of everything at the shop while I've been here the last week quilting, trying to catch up because everybody. This is our busy time. Everybody needs quilts done for Christmas, so I have been on the long arm nonstop. So, okay, so more than just a fabric store. As you can see at the side, we do long arm quilting, and I do that. Binding, I also bind. Machine repair, my husband does that, Bill. And scissor sharpening, he also does that. And you can check with Janice and Janice, both the girls that work, Janice A and Janice R. They've both had scissors sharpened, and me too, and they're very, very sharp. So it's nice. We do embroidery if you need embroidery done, and AccuQuilt products, we have those, and making quilts. We do lots of memory quilts, lots of t-shirt quilts. Have a lot of people call from the school wanting to know if you do t-shirt quilts, for college or, if they've pledged somewhere or their high school shirts or whatever. So we do those. And we also do memory shirts for ones that have passed. Okay. Hey, Joyce. Oh, good. And she shared too. So if you girls haven't shared, be sure and share. And oh, hey, Becky. Becky's here. She's got a little Christmas tree down there. That's cool. So if you haven't shared, be sure and share, and that will get you in the drawing for a gift card. Okay. Hey, Terry. Terry's here. Um, yeah, see, Janice says you just sharpened hers and they're great. All right. What else was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I was talking to everybody. Oh, okay, you guys, we still have the Christmas shirt. So I know it's a little late now, but if you want to, it doesn't say Merry Christmas, but I do have a Santa hat on. So if you guys want a shirt, we've got those. The long sleeve are green, like it shows here. Large and extra large, 19.99. 2X 20.99, 3X 22.99. Okay. You can also get that logo on the regular short sleeve shirts that we have, and those are regular priced for the short sleeves. So that was 17.99 for the. No, I'm sorry. I think it was 15.99, wasn't it, Whitney? I think it was 15.99 for the XL, large and XL. There we go. Small through XL, 15.99, 2X, 17.99, 3X, 18.99, 4X, 19.99, and 5X, 20.99. So if you do want the short sleeve shirts with that logo, then that would be the prices. We have to charge a little more for the long sleeve because they cost us more. All right. So, all right, tonight, you guys, I'm just going to do a quick demo for you. And hey, Sherry. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Wanted to just try to find something to do for my Sunday school class, and I don't think any of them are on tonight, so I'll share. I was going to do the towels, and then somebody else came and bought the songbook towels. So you know how I love that songbook line. It's got all the hymns and stuff in it. So I came up with another thing. So this is my little notebook, and it's just a notebook cover. Okay, on the inside. And so it's just a quick, fast little deal that we can put together. I thought I'd do these for my Sunday school class, and which we have several ladies in there. So they can do their prayer notes, their prayer journal, or notes from church or whatever. So anyways, this is going to be a fun little thing. And you can do these on any size book. If you just want to do a book cover for someone, or if you want to do a journal, this is pretty much what this is a journal. Now, I'll have to say, I went and bought the composition notebooks. So these composition books, I bought a whole case of them. Actually, I believe I got them at the dollar store. Dollar General. I think I got these at Dollar General, and they were $1 a piece, you guys. So $1 a piece, and they're just truly just a lined notebook. It just has lined notebook paper in it. Oops, wrong way. Lined notebook paper in it. Okay, so those are $1. Okay, so $1, and then we're just going to make it a little fancier. Okay, so what you start with is. Oh, I forgot to do trivia. Sorry, I'm going to back up, you guys. I forgot the trivia. We got to do trivia because that's what's, it's extra money, only $10, but hey, $10, Okay, so Whitney, let's put the trivia question up here. Oh, she wasn't, oh, sorry. How many ghosts were there in A Christmas Carol? So this is a two-part question. How many ghosts were there in A Christmas Carol, the movie and the book? Okay. And then you need to name the ghost. Okay. So how many were there and what was their names? Okay. So we'll wait just a second and see. We'll see if anybody's had time to watch some Christmas shows. And I haven't got to watch this one this season. My husband came up with this one. So all right. How many ghosts were there in A Christmas Carol? Kim, yes, Kim. And you got to name them, though. So give us the names of the ghost. I know you're typing furiously. Frantically, I should say. Frantically, not furiously. She get it? Anybody get it?
Okay, we're going to do two.
Okay.
One because
What do you mean?
Two cards.
What? Okay. Debbie, Jacob Marley, Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas future.
Yeah.
Debbie, you got it, girl. You got it. So Debbie Odd got it. There are 4, and the ones are the Christmas Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, Ghost of Christmas Future, and the Ghost of Jacob Marley. And
Who was Jacob Marley?
who was Jacob Marley? He was, what was he, the business partner? Or the
Ebenezer Scrooge's business partner.
Ebenezer Scrooge's business partner, you guys. So he was Scrooge's business partner. Okay. All right, you guys. Another thing is we're having a year-end sale at the shop. And so you guys come by as much as you can because we have to do inventory on all this. If you don't get it, whatever's left, I got to do inventory on, and my girls. So we want you to get a lot. So we're going to do 30% off all the fabrics, including pre-cuts. Okay, so all fabrics, including pre-cuts, which we're going to do some pre-cut stuff tonight. And then 15% off all notions. 15 off all notions and 30 off all fabric. Now, if you go to the website and stuff, to get that, you have to have at least a yard minimum cut. Okay, yard minimum cut. So this is through the end of the year. So Friday is the last day. And, you know, Friday we close at 2. So come get, you know, if you want the better choice, come look now. Okay, hang on. Excuse me.
Terry was there today. Terry came in today.
Oh, Terry came in today. Terry, I missed you again. I haven't been there in the last week. I've been quilting my heart out, you guys, trying to get everybody's quilts made, done for Christmas. So, okay.
She got to see me. So.
Bill said you got to see him. Okay, you guys. So again, we're going to have the notebook. I did put little ribbons. So this one's just got a little white ribbon in it. I've got different colors. In fact, I'm using some of this old lace that I had on my ribbon stand. So that's going to be some of the ribbon. So if you've got anything that's laying around, this is I don't know how many years old, really old, but we're using it. Okay. All right. So what I want you to do, so I'll show you some of these. So here's one. Here's another. This is all kind of the same line. We've got some different lines of fabric coming in though, that I've got. Here's, every one of them's different. So if you get a a honey bun. Okay, so there's some of the ones that I've made up so far. If you get a honey bun and you use the whole honey bun, it will make 7. You can get 7 notebooks out of one honey bun. So that's pretty good, you guys, 7. And even if you give them to your kids or your in-laws or parents or whoever to kind of have a journal to write, 7 is a pretty good start. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do to start, it's going to take a honey bun, which we have honey buns at the store. And honey bun, if you don't know, is a 1.5-inch strip, 1.5-inch strip by the width of fabric. So, and it is a good way to use scraps. Definitely a good way to use scraps. So if you have a bunch of scraps at home, cut them into 1.5-inch. And if you need help with that, we have an AccuQuilt and a 1.5-inch strip cutter that does flying work of that, you guys. Much easier to use the AccuQuilt. So, okay. So this is the jelly roll that I've picked, or jelly roll. I said it again. The honey bun. And this is the same as we've got there. This one is called Harper's Garden. Harper's Garden. Okay. So let's see what all the colors are in here. Okay. So let's undo this. We'll go right here. All right. So this is all the different colors. Can we go to the overhead?
Whitney.
Oh, there we go, Whitney. Thank you. Okay, so here's the fabrics that we've got. Okay, so to do this book, um, this composition book. And you guys can do any of the books. So all you got to do is measure the book and get your measurements. This composition book is actually 9 3/4 inch tall by 7.5 inches wide. Okay. But we're going to go all the way around that width. Okay. So we're going to need 10 strips. 10 strips. Okay. So let's just pick 10 strips out here. So here's 1, 2, 3. Let's get one of these. 4. Oops. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what else we got. 8. Let's get some light. Here we go. 9 and 10. Okay, so we'll set these to the side. Here, let me move these over here. Okay. Take that, baby. All right. So as you can see, we've got our 10 strips. So just pick out 10 strips, anything that you want. Okay. Get that in the picture. There we go. Okay. So then what you're going to do after you pick your 10 strips, you're going to sew these together, open these up, and you're going to sew them together. Now I want to show you something. Okay.
Go to the main camera, Whitney.
Okay. All right. So we're going to sew these together. And when you are sewing, you want to do a scant quarter. Okay. So if I don't know, on most machines, you probably don't have a 1/4 inch foot. If you do, put your 1/4 inch foot on there and do a scant. Otherwise, on mine, I put mine at a 6.5. If it's automatically adjusted to the left, I put mine on a 6.5, and it makes mine a 1/4 inch. Okay, so we're going to. Oh, my thread. Okay, here we go. We're going to sew these together. So when you sew, okay, why is this doing this? Of course, this is going to mess up while I'm filming here. Hang on just a second. Let me rethread my machine, see if that's the problem. Okay, let's start again here. Okay. So we're going to sew these down, and I do them in pairs. So I sew 2 together, get everything sewn into pairs. And then when you come back, you're going to want to sew the opposite way. And I'll show you. And you guys, if you want to, you can cut these in half. I just sew the whole thing, and then when I get done, I cut them in half. So I'm not cutting up a bunch of little pieces. So a scant quarter. And you know, no strips are going to be the same. They're all going to end up not even at the end. That's okay. Okay, so I would chain sew these, you guys. I would chain sew everything, and then you're going to open it up, and you're going to press. And I would press them all towards number 1. Okay, so just get them all pressed out there. So once you get them into 2s, You know, you've got 1 and 2 together, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Then instead of starting from this end, you know, we've started from the selvage ends. Then when we put the sets of 2s together, we want to turn them around and we want to sew starting from this end. The reason being is when you do a whole piece, it generally goes down. So when I say that, instead of being square at the end, it generally ends up slanting. So it helps it keep it square if you'll sew all of them into 2s and then sew the opposite way. Put your sets of 2s together into 4s, then flip them back around and do them the opposite way again. I hope that makes sense. If you don't understand, then uh, write write something in there. So I won't sew all these, just to show you. Um, so from this end, then the opposite end, and then back to this end when you finish it up. Okay, and so you're going to get this all into a 10-inch or 10-piece strip like this. Okay, let's go back to this camera. Okay, so this is my 10-inch, my 10-inch, not 10-inch, I'll keep wanting to say that, 10 strip piece, okay? And this is the full length, okay? So the only thing that I've done to this, that I've already done, is you can see I trimmed the ends because the ends ended up being all wonky, and I don't think I've got one that I haven't trimmed. I think this one, yeah, that one's been trimmed too. So this is where it was all, you know, you see part of the selvage here and a little piece of selvage here. Well, that's going to be turned under anyway, so it's okay. But I just took and line your deal up. This is actually needs to be trimmed again. So I line my line up on one of the seams, okay, and then trim it to straight. Okay. That. All right. So once you do that, oh, hey, Barbara. How are you, girl? I miss you. Miss Barbara moved away from us. Okay. Oh, hey, Jean. How are you? Okay, girls. So you've got this piece, this big, okay? And this is folded. I folded it in half. And see how I've pressed my seams? They all are going the same way. Okay. All right. So we're just pretty much, this doesn't take any rocket scientist. You just lay it out there as even as you can get it. And then I take my ruler and I just slide it in my center. Slide it in right there like that. And then I'm going to cut it in half. So no rocket scientist there, right? Okay. Okay, I think I moved a little bit on that. Okay. So now we should have 2 pieces. So this is going to be for 2 different books, okay? And you can make it bigger than this if you have a lot of scraps. You can make this longer. It's just this is what the strip was. It's 44 or 45 inch, probably not 45 inch, but so I've used whatever the full strip. So this ends up being 22 inches, y'all. This is 22 inches long, and there's 10 strips this way. Should be 10 and a half. Nope, 11. Okay, so I've got 11 by 22. All right. So once you get that cut in half, then I want you to take and let's see. You're going to use iron-on interfacing. So here's a piece. Let me show you this. If you guys don't have iron-on interfacing, we have that at the shop. Comes on a bolt. looks like this. That's our iron-on interfacing, okay? And we can ship that out to you, or you can come pick it up. Okay, so what I've done is I have cut a strip off this bolt. Ours is double fold, so I've cut this 7 1/4. 7 1/4 wide by the width, okay? Then all I'm going to do is lay these pieces that I just cut up there. Pretty much that's where they need to be, okay? So here's the 2 pieces. So I need the iron-on interfacing to be the length of that so I can iron that on, okay? So let's just cut this close. Let's get it to about right there. Oop. I need my bigger cutter. Okay. There we go. Sorry, that doesn't look too good. Needed my bigger cutter, y'all. Okay, I'm going to throw this away. Okay, so now we have 2 pieces of iron-on interfacing. Okay, so now you're going to get your ironing board out, or your wool mat. And you're going to use 1 piece of iron-on interfacing and 1 of your strip sets. Okay? 1 piece of iron-on interfacing and 1 strip set. Let's go from this end. Okay. So here's your strip set. Now, on this iron-on interfacing, there's a soft side and then there's a rougher side. This side that's a little rough has the glue on it. You want that glue side facing up. Do the glue side facing up, okay? The soft side you want down. So the wrong side of your piece goes to the glue side. All right, so I'm just going to kind of line up one corner of it, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so now if you guys have ever done any kind of iron-on stuff, you know that it sticks to your iron and it sticks to your ironing board. So use a pressing sheet, you guys. These pressing sheets are, let me show you. That's this pressing sheet that I have at the shop, the applique pressing sheet, and they're wonderful. I use this for everything. Okay, so this is the pressing sheet. It's a nice high quality Teflon. Okay, so we're going to press. So you see that this, you see the glue is here and it's not covered by fabric, so that would stick to my iron, and I don't want my iron sticky. I'm gonna let my iron heat up here just a second. Yeah, here it comes. Okay, so we're ironing on this interfacing, or this batting. Okay. And you want to get the sides really good. I'm going to make sure the sides are really, okay. And just move it down. Come to the next piece. Usually you go from center and out. Okay, center and out. Okay. I think that's probably good. All right. Let's move that. Okay, so now we have the piece. It's all one piece. Okay, all one piece. Okay, so what I like to do is come and attach these ends, just because with it all being seamed at the end, and I didn't backstitch. I've cut this. Hey, Marilyn, how are you? Um, so since I didn't backstitch, I'm going to come and just stay stitch that down on both sides. Okay, just so when I turn it, it's not going to want to come apart there at the seams. Okay, so I'm going to do that over about 1/8 of an inch from the edge. Okay, just about 1/8 of an inch from the edge. Okay, yeah, they can't see my. Okay, are you going to change cameras, or because I'll be back and forth between the two? Okay, you guys, I'll just do this real quick. Okay, there we go. What I'm doing is just sewing 1/8 of an inch from the edge, just to stay stitch these so the seams don't come apart. Okay, and just the two short sides, just the two short sides. Okay, so now let's go back to this top camera. Okay, so you see here we've got batting showing here, a little batting here on the side, and batting down here. We're just going to trim everything up and make everything nice and neat. Okay. Okay, so there's one side. Oop, move my ruler again. Okay, this all square. Some of that's going to be in the seam, so it won't matter, but it just helps if it's square to begin with, right? Okay, let's do this side. Okay, and then we'll do this side. And this has got quite a bit of the batting showing. Okay. All right, throw all that away. Okay, so now we've got back to our piece, okay? And this is not crooked, it's printed on there crooked. If you're like me and you're a type A, it's a little bit, drives you nuts, but it really was cut that way on the roll. So, all right. So once you have this, then, and we've done that little stay stitch, then I want you to press this over just the edge, okay? Just the edge. All we're going to do is sew that down. And I'm not even going to do a double turn. I'm just going to do one turn. It's going to be underneath. You're not going to see it. I just want to clean that edge for the outside, for the part that you do see. Okay. Let's do this. Now, another way you can do this, if you want to do quilt as you go and you want it quilted, you can quilt each piece as you go onto your batting and flip and sew. But this, I don't think, I've done it both ways. Oh, hey, Carmen. Glad you're here. I don't think it's going to make any difference. Hey, McCrae. Oh, you're in Australia. Oh, my gosh, girl, that's awesome.
I wish I was in Australia.
Yeah, I wish I was there with you.
It'd be warm.
So McCrae's my friend. She has the shop in El Reno. Okay. All right, you guys. So then what we're going to do, and I've got just white bobbin thread. Let's go back to this one. Okay, I've got white bobbin thread in here. So what I'm going to do is just come down here, and I am going to catch this. I'm turning this over where we pressed, and I'm just going to sew it down just so the end of it is finished, okay? So you're not going to see the inside of it anyways. Okay. Okay, so can you guys see that that's been sewn down? So let's do the same on this end. Okay. All righty. Okay, so now we've got, this is what let's go back to the top camera. Okay, so you see we've turned this edge in and we've turned this edge in. This is the interfacing or the iron-on batting, and here's our top piece, okay? All right. Once you get this, I want you all to fold this piece in half. Fold it in half. And mark the halfway. Okay, so I'm just sticking a pin in here and marking this halfway. Okay. Okay. So see, you've got this in marked. All right. So once you get done with that, I want you to open it up, and I want the pretty side up. Pretty side up. Oh, you're going to be in the 80s. It's not quite Christmas if you're in the 80s. You need snow, Becky. Snow. Okay. So, let me straighten this pin. Okay. So once you've got it opened up, I want you to lay it with the pretty side up, and then on your center pin at the top, you can decide, do you want these colors at the top and this to go down, or do you want it to be this at the top and to go down to the darker? However you want your book, okay? I think I'm going to do mine like this. Okay, so whatever your top's going to be, put the top up there. And then I want you to measure over, I don't measure, or eyeball about 1 inch over, okay? And put you a pin at about 1 inch, okay? Then I want you to get your book. Find a book here. Okay, so we have our book, and I want you to get some, actually, let's not use the book. Let's use this. Okay, so we're going to put that there, and then how much ever farther you want it to hang out, your ribbon. And like I said, I've done the tiny ribbon. This one, I'm using some ribbon that I had, okay, or some lace. So whichever way. So you can cut it. You can see how far I cut it down there, a little past. You can do it a lot past if you want to. If you want to put 2 bookmarks in, you can also do 2 bookmarks. So however you want to do your bookmarks is good. So once we do that, we're going to, I want that to be able to fold back. So I'm going to put it this way. And I'm going to pin it on here. And then I don't want my tail in the way, because when I sew, it's going to be in the way. So I'm just going to pin it back or push it up, and I'm going to pin it right there. So that way it's just out of the way. Okay. All right. So you're going to leave this part laid up, and then you're going to lay your book out. Actually, let's do it this way. So put your book spine where we marked the center, okay? And I just kind of fold around there. Not much measurement. I just stick it on there and see how it works. Okay. So that goes there. I open the top of the book, and I tuck that piece inside. Open the bottom of the book, and I tuck that piece inside. Okay. So now I'm going to wrap it on there kind of snug. Make sure it's nice and snug. Okay. Then what I want you to do is pin where the folds are. Okay. So see how the fold is here and the fold is here. Okay. Let's take that out. Okay. So I've got that one done. And then this one, we'll pin here and pin here. Whoop.
Commercial break and tell them that we're going to do wheel spin from last week.
Okay, you guys, we're going to take a little commercial break and we're going to spin the wheel for those that were watching last week. Whitney's got them all put in, and I think she posted the week last week afterwards. Who won last week? Do you remember? It's on. If you look at last week on the site or on the Facebook, it shows the winner.
It was Carla from 3 weeks ago. This will be last week, what we're doing right now.
Oh, this is okay. All right.
Carla Ludwig 3 weeks ago.
Okay, she did 3 weeks ago. Okay, Carla Ludwig won 3 weeks ago.
And it was posted today.
Okay, and it was posted today. So if Carla's on, then she won from 3 weeks ago. All right. So you guys be sure and share, because that's how we get around to everybody else where they can come and join us too. And the more you share, the more you're in the drawing. So, okay. Let's see. Are we done? Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay. So back to our book. Okay. Let's go back to this camera above. So I don't know how many shares we had last week, but Kathy, when Whitney tells us, we will get you a gift card figured up. Okay. So you guys share. So the more shares you have, then that puts your name in the wheel, and we do a gift card for that amount. Okay. All right. Let's go back to
Overhead.
what KZ? Oh, Kathy Z. Yep, Kathy Z won. Becky. So Becky and Kathy Z are sister-in-laws, y'all. So yeah, she finally won. She said, "Yes, that's true. That Kathy's with us a lot, you guys, a lot." So, okay, let's go back to this. Okay, so this is where we left off. Is we put the book in here and measured around. Remember, okay. And tucked it in. So then all we've done is pinned the sides in. Okay. Pin the sides in. Nope. I'm sorry. That is incorrect. I about told you wrong. Okay. Need to go this way. It looks backward, but it's not. Okay. We're going to go this way. So much for live, you guys. I figured I'd do this mess up when I get on this live. Okay. So we're gonna do it this way, not this way. I get that straight again. Okay, let's see how that goes. Got there's our center. Oop, I got that one a little bit short. Okay, let's let those out a little bit. Let me just do that over, y'all. Show you the correct way. Okay, you're going to put that in at the fold. You're going to come and tuck this under. And you're going to tuck this one under. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're going to pin. Let's pin that. Pin this one. Don't have much room there. Okay. And then we can pin this one. Okay. Does that make sense, girls? I know it looks backwards, but it'll work. Okay. So we get these all pinned up here. Okay. So I want you to leave your piece right side up. Right side up. The ends are folded in. Okay. The ends are folded in. And then you're going to get a fat quarter and you're going to cut your piece the size of this. Okay. And so I think mine was, let me find my tape measure here. I can't remember what I cut it. 15 and a half by 11. 15 and a half by 11, girls. Okay. And yours may turn out different. Depends on how long your honey buns are and when you cut it off and how you trimmed it and stuff. So that's how mine are. So right now we've got the two ends here and we've got our bookmark pinned on there. Okay. You're going to take your lining piece, okay, that's the same size, and turn it over right sides together. So the wrong side is here, okay, and we're going to just pin that on. Everything back where it was at. Okay. We won't need to pin the sides. I just pin to make sure everything stays put where we've got it, where we have it. And if it doesn't exactly reach here, or if it's a little over, that won't matter. You're not going to see it. Okay. Very forgiving. Very forgiving. Okay. Then you're going to do the same thing. Get your wrinkles out. Okay. Make sure everything's nice and flat. And then we're going to pin this side. And this side actually is a little longer than what we need. Okay. See here? See how we've got a little bit of extra? So let's just take that off because I want to be able to see it from the other side. Don't run over your pins. That's the best way I know to ruin your cutter is to run over pins. So don't run over your pins, y'all. I always tell the girls at the shop, don't lay pins on the cutting table because when somebody runs over them, it ruins your blade. Okay. So we're going to pin that end back. This end. Okay. All right, you guys, here goes the magic. Let's go back to this other camera. All right. So now we're going to sew down the long sides that we've just pinned, not this short side, just the long sides. And we're going to do that at 1/4 inch. Okay. So make sure that you're out to 1/4. Okay. And I back stitch here at the end. And I don't run over pins. My mom runs over her pins. I don't run over pins. So however you're used to doing it, I guess if your machine likes the way you do it, that's okay. I don't run over my pins though. It can break a needle. Okay. So we've got that side. Then let's do this side. Okay, back stitch the ends just to keep it on there good. All right. Okay. So now we've got, let's go back to the other camera. Sorry, I'm going back and forth, back and forth. Okay. So let me move this one. So we have this piece, okay? So that's one side. It's all open here at the ends, right? And this is this side. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open this end up, flip it out. Okay. I've got it flipped out here. Let's give it a little press. So what you want to do is make sure these ends like this are flat. So what I like to do is take some sort of stick. I have a chopstick, actually, and just kind of run it in there on that seam. Okay, just so you can get it nice and even. And I'm just going to press it right here in the center for now. Okay. All right. Then the same thing with up here. I'll run that and just press just right there for now, just to kind of get it where it knows where it wants to go. All right. Now, on this part, you're going to take and you're going to fold these over. Okay. So fold those over like that. Take your chopstick or anything pointy, and you're going to push in and you're going to push those corners out. Okay. And then I always run it along the seam just to kind of line that seam, make that lay down. Okay. So there's that one. And then we're going to do this side. Push that one out. Run it down there and push that one out. Okay, now let's press and get a good press on it. And that will generally, batting makes stuff stick to it anyways. So once you press that down, it's pretty much stuck to that batting. I kind of go in there and just press that down because it's not finished in there, and I've never had a trouble with it. And then press your top pieces. Now, a revision that you might want to do, you may want to put a pencil pocket on this. If you want a pencil pocket where you can add a pen or something, you can certainly do that, and you can add it to either side. Okay, so now you've got your book. Let's come in here and let's undo. Oh, hey, Larry. Larry and Lori's there. And so now you've got your book and you've got your ribbon. So we're going to throw it over that way. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait. Is that tomorrow night or Thursday? Thursday night, I think. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take your book, you guys, and just slide it in here and slide it in here. Okay. Hey, Joanne. Okay, so you've got your deal. Put your bookmark in there. And you guys, there is a great little book for any of your friends. Now, what I am going to do, and you guys can do whatever, you guys can do your family genealogy through it or whatever, but I'm going to take and I'm going to open mine up and I'm going to write, something on the first page as to probably put some scripture and just a little note to all my friends in Sunday school class. So a fast, easy little way. What kind of iron? This is an old iron I've had at the house, and it is a Tefal, and I have no idea where I got it. I've had it for a long time. So anyway, so you can put your messages through here. Say you want to make it the kids do their handprints every year at Christmas or whatever. And you can use Christmas prints. You can use whatever. I just used this because I wanted it to be good for all year long. I wanted my girls to be able to use their books all year. So anyways, that is your demo for tonight. And I hope it all made sense and stuff. So, um, oh, it'd be a great quilt journal. Yeah. Keep track of all those quilts that you've made. I started to do that, but I have made so many quilts, you guys. Um, just in my sewing room alone, I have over 400 quilts just hanging, ready to be quilted. So lots of stuff. Bill, there's something behind you. Um, anyways, got lots of stuff to be quilted. So it would be a great quilt journal. I should have always wrote down who I gave them to and what it was for and stuff like that, because I've made tons of quilts, and I'm sure you all have too. Again, I want to remind you guys of the year-end sale. Everything is 30% off, all the fabric, including the pre-cuts, which again, we have our pre-cuts that we use tonight. And the notions are all 15% off. Okay, notions are 15. So the minimums are 1 yard cuts. So you guys can go out to the website and see all the fabrics we have. If you want the interfacing, just you can put on there how much you want, and it's a yard cut also, and it is iron on batting is what it is, iron on. Okay, so you can let us know here, or you can go out and order it. Christmas hours again, Tuesday through Thursday this week, 10 to 5, closed Friday and Saturday. So Christmas Eve and Christmas Day we're closed, and then we'll be open back up next week, and we'll have Tuesday through Friday. But let's see, Tuesday through Thursday, 10 to 5, and then Friday we're going to close at 2. All right, New Year's Eve will be closed at 2. So anyways, I think that's all I got, you guys.
We're going to put this video on YouTube.
Oh, we're putting it on YouTube? Oh, boy.
So that they can go out and watch it.
Okay, you guys, if you get in trouble, you start these books and you need to watch this again, Bill said that he and Whitney are going to put it out on YouTube. And so, which I'm thinking, oh, YouTube. They're going to put it on YouTube. So you guys need help, you can go back and watch it. And then that way you'll have your help. Okay. Search the Quilt Lady. Okay. All right. You guys be sure and invite your friends and share. All right. I guess that's it. So you guys, what is the saying I was going to tell you? I hope I'm never too old to look up into the skies and look for Santa. Is that the saying? I think that Whitney got me a pillow with that on it for 1 year for Christmas, and I love it. And I'm not too old because I love Santa and I love Christmas. So I love having all my babies come home and get to have family time. So
there's a link to the
oh, okay. There's a link, you guys, to the YouTube. There's a link to the YouTube so you can go back and watch.
And
all right.
In the comments.
Oh, in the comments. Okay.
It's in the comments.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a great Christmas, and we thank God every day for you guys. We have the best customers, and we are just very thankful. So you guys have a great Christmas season and celebrate Jesus's birth, and we will see you hopefully next week. We'll continue our sale. If not, we'll see you in the new year. All right. Bye now.